Hello. Well, I'm here to just do a quick little video, quick stream. Uh, Really, I just thought of something which, of course, well, please ignore me being outside and any and all other video or not videos, noises um, like crickets and such. Um, but I was just thinking how uh, anytime channel like mine, anytime somebody goes from like a series of videos, like for instance, the last like 3 months, it's been nothing but Friday the 13th movies, discussions, and of each of the films as well as the overall franchise itself, um, which was really fun and awesome. But then when I, post some videos here and there that are not at all in line with that. Um, Hello, uh, cool kids clips viewer. Uh, but anytime somebody, uh, and not just me, but just as an example, me anytime, after not doing so many of those, like I start to switch it up basically when I switch things and stuff, constantly doing like a franchise. All of a sudden, uh, people will unsubscribe because I'm not doing what I have been anymore, or uh, I'm changing it up um, because as much as I love talking about movies, and I do like that the movie stuff is a big priority and a big thing here, on my channel. I do like to every so often post other stuff up there. Um, such as that latest video um, prior to the last Friday the 13th video, which was before this. The Iowa State Fair video. Um, of course, I knew that probably wasn't going to get a whole lot of views. I did that just for fun. I've always gone to the fair every year. I've never really recorded anything about it before, so I thought this would be a good time to do that, um, especially since it was the first time since having it since 2019. So see if there was anything brand new, as well as what was old, you know, that returned. Uh, and so that's what I did, and I knew, of course, there wasn't going to be a whole lot of interest in that, um, but um, you know, uh, shared it to those who I knew would possibly like it, and like on social media, my social media stuff. Um, it was it was fun to do. It was a fun day. I was out there for many hours, and I really recorded like a 20 some enough footage for like a 20 some minute video. Uh, and I knew I was going to do that throughout the day here and there. It wasn't going to be a constant thing because I don't want to just be holding up phone or camera throughout the whole day and record everything because it would be quite could be quite boring to see every single thing I did that day at the fair. Um, so record stuff that was interesting that I thought would be good for the video, and so I did. Um, but I also know from the past, once I quit like talking about like horror films and stuff like that, um, I go to Facebook. I don't go to Facebook too often, but mostly to really like post videos and share stuff. So maybe a conversation or something can happen there with like from various movie groups that I'm a part of. Talk about all that stuff. It'd be fun. Um, and that's all, you know, fun and all. Um, and I don't really post to my actual page because with how Facebook is with notifications, half the people who might be interested in my in like statuses and links that I post, might not even get them, and if they do see it, it could be days later, and it's like, well, it's cool that they saw it, though of course that doesn't always result in them watching the video. All it does is like they might have seen the post, might have liked the post, may have even commented something in the comments, but not actually watch the video. And that's something I've learned. So, but if you do it in groups, it kind of helps viewership. Um, and so that's what I do primarily on Facebook as well as other social media places. Um, but it is unfortunate that every so often, you do get some like subscribers that they do unsubscribe or viewership does plummet. And I know I don't have a huge amount of subscribers. I know I don't have the biggest views, and that's completely fine. That's okay. This is just for fun. I don't really expect this to be a career at all. But it is a bit interesting, I found, every time I go from, like, talking about the entire Friday the 13th franchise, and then I stop and I start talking about other movies that I really like, um, and those will come out, and so on and so forth. It's a back and forth thing. That's unfortunate, um, but that happens. That's happened before, and I'm sure that will happen again. But over the last few months, I have gained some more viewers and subscribers. Um, Hopefully, there will be those who will stick around, and for those who will, thank you in advance. And for those who aren't interested, well, thanks for sticking around at least for this summer for the Friday the 13th stuff. That was always fun to just do. I always wanted to do something like that, and I finally did it. So that was something I wanted to do for a while, and I got to. Um, and yeah, uh, just something that this has been on my mind for a while, and I just thought, why not just say it now? Of course, I'm not in the room I'm typically in. I just thought be outside for once. Um, Different. Um, I mean, I've been outside before, here and there for like videos, but not often. Um, but yeah, I hope this video is somewhat interesting. And maybe anybody watching who has a YouTube channel, regardless of how small or big it is, maybe you've noticed this too. Sometimes if you go and talk about something specifically, like if it's like for instance, movies, like me, my channel, talk about movies quite a bit. And you talk about a particular franchise, and then as soon as you stop talking about that franchise, or at the very least you don't talk about it as much, and you might do other things, talk about other movies. Maybe you do make a video here and there that isn't about you talking about movies, and then you see viewership drop. You see some people unsubscribe. Maybe they think you are no longer going to talk about that sort of stuff anymore, and they're just not interested in that. And that's understandable. People are often interested in. Apologies for the movement of the camera, but people often, if they're subscribed to a channel, they do like a certain specific thing. Like if you talk about movies, like for my channel, people just pretty much just want that only. They never really want you to deviate much from that. And of course, I'm not going to quit talking about movies. Um, but, um, you know, uh, people will do what they do. If they like something, they like it. And they'll stick around with it. And if they don't, they don't. That's fine. Anyway, I know the title was a bit odd. I'm not going to you know, say it isn't. Um, but I hope, I don't know, maybe you find this interesting. Um, just something I've noticed off and on with not just my channel, but other channels too. Of course, I was just using myself as an example, as I've noticed ups and downs during certain periods when I talk about franchises or like a certain genre, like a horror, and once I quit talking about that genre, that franchise, viewership starts to go down, and subscribers, which I had some here and there go up and up and up. All of a sudden they start to go down also. But who knows? Sometimes that happens. You have ups and downs. Um, you know, uh, if I really wanted this to be a career, I probably would have done this stuff like many years ago. Once I really uh, got things like a proper computer and other things, and just started to go at it. If I wanted this to be my full-time job, I would have done a lot more, a lot consistently. But uh, that happens, and sometimes it takes a while to build up an audience, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. I find with the audience I do have, may not be a lot, um, but that's completely fine. Those who stick around will stick around for quite some time, um, hopefully forever. But anyway, I just wanted to say all that. Um, didn't mean to go this long, but hope you found this interesting at least. Hope you're having a great day. Hope your weekend is going well. Hope you'll have a great week.